Wow, they're doing it by hand.
Yeah. I think they're trying to save money by not having power drills.
Here we go.
That guy's got a lot of
Hey, you're on.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Probably doing better if the state wasn't dismantling the only 24/7 free medical clinic in Olympia, Washington.
You're settling down now. You're not running around the park.
So what's happening here?
Well, the state of Washington Department of Enterprise Services is dismantling a medical tent, a medical clinic, a whole clinic. One open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, fully staffed by volunteers with emergency medical technician training and certified in first aid.
So what's the idea here?
The idea here for them, or the idea for the street clinic?
Well, I would say for the clinic.
Well, it was to fill a hole in the social safety net. We had a 24-hour public bathroom, and before Saturday morning, there wasn't one of those in Olympia. Homeless people had to defecate in the alleys and streets, and it was just a hassle. And the city's response was to ticket these people and to increase police force to stop people from using the bathrooms in places that aren't, bathrooms. And,
So there was a 24-hour restroom.
There was a 24-hour
toilet.
restroom.
Clean one.
Bleached and serviced every day. And it got used. And
how long was the shelter here?
the tent?
Yeah,
The medical
the
clinic?
facility.
The medical clinic showed up
Let me just
on
pan
Saturday
over
morning
here.
at 6:30 a.m. and they're tearing it down today, Monday, June 4th? They started around 5 p.m. and
They should really come
they're
ask you
working
what's the best
diligently
way
to
assemble. And
to tear down
if you
this
pack it like
community
this, it'll fit much
resource.
better. And
Is very needed.
What can we do at this point, do you think?
Well,
Nail
just
it for safety hazards.
increase awareness about the need and what the state is, doing to people who are trying to help community members. I really am not sure, but volunteer. I mean, I don't think we're planning on stopping. We're going to find another location, but somebody needs to care for people as budget cuts cut the VRP program, which is basically effectively going to shut down all free medical clinics because doctors won't work without medical insurance.
Do you see this as relating to the Occupy Wall Street movement?
Well, I mean, everything's intertwined. Loosely, it's economic corruption and corporate greed that has really put us in this economic bind that we're in today that's resulted in the budget cuts that Christine Gregoire had to take. As far as the $300,000 a year in VRP insurance monies that the state was spending to make sure medical clinics could have medical malpractice insurance. It seems like a drop in the bucket compared to the millions of dollars of services that people who don't have medical insurance got as a result of the VRP program. And now that that's been cut from the budget, we're going to see a whole lot of people without medical insurance getting sick and dying. And so we're going to really have to set up a clinic somewhere. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm not exactly sure how it can happen, but
it seems like this building is for sale for 2 something million right here, this building. And it seems like the discrepancy in wealth between rich and poor is at what might be an all-time high in the history of all humanity even. And so with that, it would seem that there's capital available to purchase this property and make something that would be useful and that would serve the best interests of the community. Is this a failure of capitalism? You decide. On scene again, the shelter is being dismantled and loaded into this truck, large 2x4s. There's still a crowd here. Marissa Luck is here, right over there, and Dave is here with the live stream, and I love Occupy. There's Raceland, and so there's a dog right there.
Yeah, that's Betty Ann.
Betty Ann, and we're just hanging out, and that's about it. So that's the update. Check out Marissa's story on Olympia Power and Light, and check out the live stream. I think it's live stream or Ustream .tv, username Occupy Olympia. Not sure about that, but check out the live stream. The link to the live stream also should be on the website occupyolympia.org. Got about 5
minutes.
Dave's live stream is running out. We got about 5 or 6 videos on the Facebook now, so this is probably going to be the last one. The shelter is all the way down. This is the scene, so hopefully everyone's all right, and that's the end. That's the story. Apparently, one part of the story is that the reason that they gave for moving the shelter is that these 2 parking spots where it originally was, right here, are privately leased. Well, they're leased, and one of the people who leases one of these spots was really angry and didn't want to give up their spot for the medical shelter, so that prompted the state to take action.